We're doing this. Didn't plan on it since it's working. Right now, I am streaming both vertically and got the same channel is capable of streaming horizontal and vertical streams, different streams of content at the same time. It's freaking amazing to me. So I need to fill up the next few minutes with something. Um, One thing I've been wanting to discuss is, how to best serve the public. There are things that I can do in terms of delivery of information to supplement your day so you can spend time with me. You want to know what went on in the world, I'll tell you. And it won't be in a bit of rage. It will be honest, it will be sourced properly because it's going to be more or less just copy and paste from what they call the legacy media. The legacy media is very important. And they throw a lot of newspapers in there. Newspapers, traditionally speaking, going back to time before radio and television, newspapers were owned by either Democrat or Republican. And as politics changed, so did the ownership and the desire to own more of one type of medium within a coverage area. So that was in the 1970s. People wanted to do this. 60s and 1970s. Not until Ronald Reagan was president did they really put enough money into it to where they got what they wanted. They could own a radio station, a TV station, and a newspaper in the same city and buy up every other radio and TV station in that city and control the content of the news. That's how Rupert Murdoch came to power with Fox. I remember when he was assembly, he came to our town, and we had the right tower, but we didn't have the right power, and it wasn't going to be any greater than what it already was. They ended up buying stations to the north of us. Let's see, two or three north of us, several to the south of us. Now, I'm certain there's something to the east, but I don't know the call letters. I don't know for sure. But see, yeah, cool. What's going on now? Yeah, just talking broadcasting. See, broadcasting, this is what it's called. This is broadcast, according to YouTube. I am currently broadcasting. Now, back in the 1920s, if you had said the word broadcast, it automatically thought about the radio. Because the radio was in an experimental stage at that point. And experimental radio stations have been opened in major cities, and you can tell which ones they are because they only have three letters in the call sign. Most radio stations have four. If you're east of the Mississippi, it's a W. If you're west of the Mississippi, it's a K. Whether you're TV or radio. Cable and the internet, they have little regulation. I mean, and anyone who uh, represents herself as news on this medium as it is, since there are no rules, I mean, I'm sure their intent is good, and a lot of them it is, because I see them out here and they're not blowing smoke, but there's so much smoke blowing going on the internet that the only possible means of an individual getting news is to not go with the printed word, but go with a national news organization, which is not on a cable connection. MSNBC, Fox, Sky News Australia. I mean, real. They know about. They think they know more about our politics than we do. But yeah, uh, ABC, NBC, CBS, and PBS are licensed by the United States government and controlled by the executive branch. They're part of the executive branch. Donald Trump could shut CBS, NBC, ABC, and PBS down if they uttered a word that was not true about him. That's right. I tell you the truth. He could shut them down. Now, why hasn't he? Because there's an old phrase I learned when I was a little boy. Where there's smoke, there is fire. So, when, and there's another thing. Whoever squalls the loudest is wanting you to look at them. And they're going to tell you who to look at. When you're already looking at the one you need to be looking at, because there's one squall. That's Donald Trump. We're headed towards a weird situation, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm streaming vertical uh, here. Over on the other side of me, I have my same channel, and it has a video going. You can see. I got the Grim Reaper Blues playing. If you haven't heard it yet, it's might not be top 40, but it belongs to me. I wrote it. Not much chatter since I put in that filter. Did you have to watch a commercial before you could get here? You know what that is? That is a sign that a few pennies are going to come to me. And I really appreciate you taking the time to watch a commercial, if you have to. And if there's one that comes after this, don't click away. Watch the whole thing. I get paid. I mean, and 6 cents, the difference between 6 cents and 33 cents is a lot. I mean, it takes you less than a minute. And Notifications louder than a guitar. Are you out there? I can't tell anymore. Not cool. Here it comes. One more time. That's a pretty cool lick. I haven't figured out how this little. I haven't figured out. Well, folks, I'm going to relieve you of my presence, but I would invite you to watch a commercial or two. That's the only way I'm making money. It's not like I'm asking for cash out of my pocket. No. Even though our money is made of paper and there ain't no gold in Fort Knox. Oh, I could go on a tirade about Social Security and they're getting ready to cut it. $800 billion have been cut. All these nursing homes is going to goddamn get balled up. All the ones that's family owned, that's all it is. It's a power play right there for the, against them. That's what they did with all the local hospitals in this part of the country. They, they would come in and the board of directors, you know, so when you own more than one, the more you buy, the cheaper things are. And when you got more than one hospital, even you buy 4 or 5 hospitals, you get a discount. And while all the state couldn't pass a law to allow these people to form a, a, a company between them that would house all of their orders and ordered goods, some way that they could have done that. The ownership could have stayed local and could have stayed private. Because when a company owns something, when it comes to the care of the human being, their business model is to make money for their shareholders. I mean, I mean, it's the law says that the chairman of the board or the chief executive officer, if he misses an opportunity to, I mean, in certain situations they can lock him up. I mean, he's bound by law to make money for the stock. Bound by law to do his best. So that proves, I don't know what kind of charge that day. Since Trump's never done DJT until his whatever it was. Until his branded whatever it is came out. I forget how much that thing opened at. I know it fell like a rock there, you know. And it kind of got the feather status. Now this dude meme he's got out, meme porn, I don't know what to make it. I mean, I like the gold, feel gold and silver in my hand. Something about it. Been so long since I held a piece of gold, I wouldn't know how that. I guess that's a thing. That's all nice. And hand it back on. No, I'll be feeling like I swear I wish I could have that. Yeah, I'd settle this for a piece of a little speckle on some long piece of something. High concentration of iron in it. It'd be nice. Yep, I'm out of here.